Hey guys, hope you're all crispy and crunchy. It's CerealMaty here, and welcome back to Monika's route of DDLC Purist mod. And it's the day after we took her out on a date at the local park. What are you thinking about? Don't loot the dokies. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, we took her out on a date, and we were writing on our songs that we have to perform later on. Or do we have to perform it? I don't think we have to, but we're writing a song as a club anyway. So we did that, and now it's the day after. So yeah, let's see what this day is all about. I arrived at the club a little more tired than usual. Probably because of how late I was out last night. Hello? Anyone in here? I lazily greet whoever's inside as I slide open the door. Or slide the door open, whatever way you want. The person who greets me is... I wish I had some drums so I could do that sound. Anyway. Wait, we get to pick who's inside the room? That's weird. Or who we greet first, that maybe. I think it doesn't really matter, so... Sayori's is the safe way to go. I'm Matty! Hearing Sayori's voice, I raise a hand and wave. You look tired. I was up late. Couldn't get to sleep in class either. I'm probably going to take a nap. I look around the room and find no one else is here yet. So wait, what? So we technically did decide who is present in the room and who's not. Where we have way too much power in this game. We're almost as powerful as Monika. Huh, that's pretty strange. No one's here. They're all running kind of late. I walk over to a seat next to the wall and put my things down, taking said seat. Yeah, you must be really tired. Yeah. I fold my arms for a makeshift pillow and put my head down in it, closing my eyes and letting rest overtake me. Or at least I try. It's difficult since I can feel Sayori sharing the desk with me as pillow space. Sayori? Why are you in the same desk? Well... we haven't got to spend much time together, so I thought that if you were going to take a nap, I would too. I don't know how to respond to that, so I decide to let it happen without further assistance. It's not like I'm actually bothered by it. Alright, well, good night for a bit. Good night. With that, I decide to close my eyes and try to go to sleep again. When I wake up, I take a look at the clock and see that 10 minutes have gone by. Wow, what a long nap. Great. Huh. I take a look around the room, finding the others slipped in. I start poking Sayori on the shoulder. Sayori, wake up, everyone's here now. Sorry, did we disturb you? No, not really, we were just waiting for everyone to show up anyway. Sayori perks up, rubbing her eyes. That was a good nap. Oh, Monika, hi. Sayori gives a smile to her club president as she stands up. It's fine. Anyway, can we begin club activities? Part of me is surprised to hear what sounded like a stammer coming from Monika, as she usually has it so together. Well, if you aren't done with your song anyway. Unless we'd all like to do something else to take a brief break from songwriting. No one seems to have any ideas for something we could do instead, so we end up lounging around. I try to keep working on my song. Sayori pulls up a desk so we can sit next together as she works on hers. The date quietly goes by, the sound of pencils scribbling on paper and the occasional grumble of frustration at words not going together, breaking the silence. All in all, it's a fairly calm day. Hey Matty. What's it, Sayori? Could you look over what I have? I want a second opinion on it. Alright. Sayori slides me a single sheet of paper. Well, it's actually only the second verse, but I'm having some trouble with it. I see. Well, I give it a quick read through, trying to imagine how it would be sung. Here, in this third line. I think there's too many syllables. It doesn't flow as nicely. Is there anything else? I don't know if it's intentional, but you use the word sun a lot in this verse alone. I mean, if there's no other way to do it, I guess it's fine, but it kind of stands out. You're really helpful, Matty. Are you sure you didn't write songs before either? Your poems were pretty good. Well, I did used to watch a lot of anime, so they had fun openings. Maybe. Thanks for helping, Matty. No problem, Sayori. After that, Sayori goes across the room, sitting down at a desk and continuing her work from there. Or at least that's what I assume she's doing. The silence of the room from before when Sayori came over returns. I take another look at my song. I still have to do the second verse. Maybe writing it here would be a bad idea. It is kind of embarrassing to think about it, writing about how I found friends here. Then again, I'm going to have to share it anyway, so they're all going to see it in the end. Oh, so we do write songs for our own, and not as a, like, everyone is writing a part just of a song and then you put it all together and make a big old song. Why would it be old anyway? Yeah, so it's single activities, so to say. The time goes by quickly. My worries about the others seeing what I wrote down so far seems to have been off the mark since everyone is kind of secretive, keeping to themselves. I guess even if we have to share poems with each other, we have shared poems with each other. A song is kind of a step up. We might be fine showing 1 or 2 poems to each other, but there's things like the genre of a song that differ from a poem. And she fades in. Weird transition, but anyway. Okay, everyone. I think that's all for today. It's about time to go home as well. Did everyone get some work done? Yeah. I guess I got some progress done. Yep. That's good to hear. Alright, I wanted to make an announcement. Everyone glances at each other, wondering what it could be. Recently, I was made aware of a nice viewing spot in the city. It was really good for riding. It gave me a lot of inspiration. Oh, so she's apparently talking about the tower I took her out to last time. I wanted to ask if you'd all be interested in going not this weekend, but next weekend. You don't necessarily have to use it to write for the song, but I found it helped. And seeing as we're the literature club, it might be a good thing to go all together. Is anyone interested? Me! Sayori immediately raises her hand, waving it around, her eyes sparkling. Okay, that's fun. Anyone else? Well, I suppose it might be nice to go. Not this weekend, but the following weekend, yes? Yes. Oh, but if you have something else, we can push it back to a later date. There's no rush. No, I only wanted to confirm that. I'd be happy to go. Yeah, same. It sounds like it could be fun. Should I bring some food along? Cupcakes, please. Okay. Natsuki smiles, clearly having intended to bring them anyway. What about you, Matty? Oh, yeah, I should be fine to go. Monika flashes a knowing smile at me before nodding. Alright, it's settled then. That time should work for everyone, right? We all give murmurs of agreement with Monika modding. Well, that's everything I have for today. Make sure to keep your calendars clear. I wave goodbye to Monika as I leave the clubroom with Sayori. We talk about our progress on our songs, along with how school is going on the way home. Sayori is a bit surprised Monika found a place like that and wonders if she went hunting for it. I mean, she does seem like the kind of person who'd do that. She really does care for the club. Well, we all kind of do, right? But Monika seems like the kind of person who wants the club to be a place where everyone can be happy. She must have spent the weekend looking for it. Well, technically I found it for her. But not to mention, who am I anyway? I hope that my facial expressions don't give anything away, both about Monika, the happiness she's looking for, or the fact that I was the one who brought her there. Anyway. Matty? Oh, sorry. I quickly think of anything to say that won't give me away. Monika's pretty amazing, huh? She is. You two were in the same class last year, right? Yeah, we were. She was kind of untouchable. I think that me from a year ago wouldn't believe that we'd be in the same club, let alone that I'd talk to her on a regular basis. I'm glad you're friends though. And now as we end the conversation there. So Yuri and I get home without anything else popping up. We say our goodbyes before entering our houses. All in all, it was a fairly normal day today. Still though, hearing Monika stutter for the first time, I wonder why that was. Even when she seemed kind of lost, she always manages to hold it all together. Well, I guess I'll just have to see if it happens again. It's probably nothing. Maybe it didn't even really happen and that I only thought I heard it. The rest of the day goes by and soon I'm off to bed, but the thoughts of what Monika might be going through keep me up for some time. The next day I go to club as usual. Hello! I call out as I open the door, finding... Oh well. Got to pick again. We get to choose who will be in the club room. Well, I assume since we once again have the choice to pick, that there will be a third day where we have to pick the last option we didn't pick the previous 2 times. So again, it doesn't matter anyway. Natsuki, oh Jesus, that was a sudden change in music. Hey! Just hey. Oh, hi Matty. Oh, so Yari's here as well. Nice. My attention is grabbed by Natsuki, who turned her head away the instant Sayori called out to me. Did I walk in at a bad time? Natsuki's reaction seems to make Sayori giggle, causing Natsuki to get even more annoyed. I can leave if you want. No, it's not that, Matty. Ah! Natsuki lets out a yelp as Sayori goes behind her and then wraps her arms around Natsuki. She's just embarrassed, it's all. Come on, Natsuki. Shut up! I'll go to my usual desk and put my things down. What's going on? Earls. I can't make out what that is supposed to be. Girls. Well, there could be girls. Anyway, let's see. Oh, that's working. Matty won't be able to hear you now. I just wanted to know... Know what? Just be quiet. Natsuki takes another breath. I wanted to know if you saw Purist Girls this past weekend. Oh, so it was girls. Yay! Yay! Yay for me, please. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that actually. Sayori said you used to watch a lot of anime and you seem to know about songs, you know? So I wanted to know if you watched it and what your thoughts about the opening. What you thought about the opening. Oh, Parfait Girls. It was good. I think the animation was fine and pretty smooth. The music itself was pretty catchy. I'll probably have to pre-order the full single. Next week's show should have the ending theme, right? They did close out this episode with the opening. Yeah, hopefully it'll be just as good. Were you planning on using it for your song? What? No! Oh, my bad. I didn't word that very well. No, I got what you meant, dummy. Well, if it fits what I want the song to be about, I might use it for inspiration. Natsuki's so cute when she's honest. Shut up, Sayori! But it's true. Don't you think so, Matty? Yeah, sure. This is a landmine-filled question. Oh, shit. I actually got to pick this. Jesus. I mean, yeah, Natsuki's cute already, so I don't see any problem with going, I think so. Yeah. Come on, tell us. Was that long enough yet? Sayori! Before I can open my mouth, Sayori pushes Natsuki forward, probably a little harder than she had to. I gotcha. I managed to catch Natsuki before she can stumble over into me and into the desks. Sorry about that. I'll forgive you this time. Heh. Don't think I haven't forgotten about you. Oh no, Natsuki's mad. How do I do that sound? M8 wave sign, AD wave sign. That's not what I wanted to do. Anyway. Sayori only laughs as Natsuki pouts more. It's quite lively in here. Right. I'll quickly step away from Natsuki, letting go of her. Sayori shoved me. Sayori, please don't push everyone around. It sounds like that's just a regular thing that Sayori does. Yeah, what do you do in your spare time? Push around people, you know. It's a fun activity, so you can join me if you want. But anyway, let's get back to seriousness. Sorry. I'll stick to hugging from now on. God damn it, Sayori. Why are you so cute? Right. Monika then pauses before putting on a smile. But it seemed quite energetic in here. What was going on? Oh, that was Sayori's voice. Unintentionally, anyway. We were just talking about Purist girls. I'll quickly shove my comment in before Sayori can say anything. It aired this weekend, so Natsuki and I were talking about how we thought the first episode went. Sayori thought to play with Natsuki and ended up pushing her a little harder than anticipated. I see. Well, make sure to be careful. Oh, hi Yuri. Sorry for being late. Someone asked me to take over their cleanup duties today. What are we being careful of? Things like playing around in here. As I was saying, since we sometimes have tea in here, it probably would be best to keep calm and not play around. Yes, having hot tea spilled around wouldn't be for the best. Don't worry, I'll behave. Sayori gives me a knowing smile as if to say we're not finished yet. Anyway, I guess today's the same as yesterday. If you want help, then we're here for you, but other than that, you're free to do what you want. Everyone seems fine with this and goes about their normal business. Well, I'm glad I grabbed some manga this morning. I start reading the first of the volumes I brought with me. Hey! I look up finding Natsuki standing next to my desk. Did you need something? No, just... I thought we could talk about Purist girls. I noticed Natsuki has volume 1 and 2 in her hands. Alright, those are the ones that got adapted this last weekend. Well, I think they did okay. My only concern is that they'll rush through the first few volumes since the beginning isn't exactly the strongest. Yeah, it's a little generic at the start. But hopefully they'll find ways to make it exciting or gather attention since the beginning might be generic, but it lays out all the groundwork. Yeah. Well, hey, if you aren't doing anything this weekend, we could maybe watch the episode. Excuse me? This is Monika's room? Why is my voice doing that kind of sounds? But still, this is Monika's route, not yours. I mean, I like you, Natsuki, but yours route is done. I'm over with it. I mean, it's but 2 weeks ago now, or even longer. Jesus, that I played your route. But anyway, what? I'm getting caught in my own words. We could maybe watch the episode. It'll be nice to watch it with someone who read the manga at least. Sorry, it gets a pretty harsh look from Natsuki, but it only makes her laugh more. Never mind. Let's just talk about it next week. Alright. Well, I noticed out of the corner of my eye that Monika was watching us, her eyes darting back to the paper in front of her as the conversation ends. She's jealous, boy. She's jealous. Don't do anything stupid. Just go for one girl, not all of them at the same time. I would just ruin the relationship between everyone. So, the rest of the day goes off without much incident. Though Natsuki seems to avoid talking to me afterwards. Oh, no. Oh, I don't want to lose Natsuki in that regard. That's sad. Oh, she's disappointed. Maybe I should have taken her invitation. I didn't really have the option to, or even the chance to. Anyway. Either way, eventually we all have to leave. Sayori, wait up. Alright. I turn around. Monika? You dropped your pen. Let me get that for you. Is it the same pen that Yuri takes in the original game? I'm just curious, you know, there's nothing special about it anyway. I'm fairly sure the pen Monika hands to me isn't mine, but I take it regardless. So you're trying to start a conversation with me. You could just say, can I talk to you or something, but you can make it awkward as well. I mean, I don't mind. Maybe part of my words got through to her. Moni. Anyway, you shouldn't keep Sayori waiting. See you tomorrow, Matty. Right. See you later, Monika. No. With that, I'll leave with Sayori, heading back home. I endure her teasing the whole way home, mainly about Monika. Still, I can't help having my mind be on her. It It seems like I'm breaking through to her. However slow it is. Maybe I should wait for her to think some more. That thought keeps me up this night too, so I end up not sleeping well. The next day arrives, so I trudge out of bed and head for school. The day goes by fairly quickly, though that might be because I wasn't paying attention for most of it. It's already time for the club. I didn't sleep that well, so I felt a bit tired still. Maybe I should stop thinking so much about Monika. She's lately been everything I've been thinking about. Other people might call it love, but it's definitely something different. But hopefully I don't doze off at the club today. Good afternoon! And Yuri's there. Let me guess. I call out when I enter the club room, finding Yuri. Good afternoon, Matty. Oh, hey Yuri. It seems I got here a little earlier than the others. Yep. Well, they'll show up soon enough, right? They should. I'm not going over to my usual seat and sitting down. Yeah, hello! Right. Is that supposed to be some new trendy greeting or something? Yeah, hello! You know what? I'll use that for the intro next time. For my intro. Yeah, hello! Okay, sorry. Hello, Sayori. Hi, both of you. Come on, you two. Hurry up. Geez, someone's energetic. Shortly after Sayori enters the room, Monika and Natsuki comes in as well, saying their hellos. Are we doing anything special today? Nope. It's the same deal as usual. Maybe we should plan for something, though. It's been a while since we did anything as a club. That's true. Well, maybe next week. I think it's fine like this for now. Maybe we can take a break from writing songs and try writing a poem again. That's true. Well, maybe we should do that next week. I'm still in the mood for songs. After all, it's only been about a week or so. Let's try to keep the songwriting for a little longer before switching gears. Is that fine with everyone? I don't see a problem with it. Neither do I. I'm fine with that too. Alright, it's settled then. We'll wait until next week to try something new. But until then, I guess we'll just go as we have been before this week. Make sure to let anyone know if you want help with their songs. With that, everyone goes back to their activities. The time begins to crawl by as I read a book I grabbed from my shelf this morning. Probably should have read the description. Where did I even get this book again? Probably bought it on sale. It's hard to read too. Let me guess, it's Portrait of Markov. I'm proud of my thoughts by the sound of a glass clicking in front of me. You look like you could use some tea. Oh, thanks, Yuri. Is that a hard book? I guess. Maybe I'm not smart enough to understand it. I hear some more glass being put down, seeing that Yuri put another glass down before she pulls her chair over. Well, maybe I can help. Oh, alright. Though, why this sudden interest? You brought a new book in today, so I was curious about it, is all. That's all. I seem to have put Yuri on the defensive. Oh, that's nice of you, but I'm struggling to get through it. Can I see the book? Sure. I close the book and turn it over to Yuri, who looks at the cover and then the first few pages. Her eyes seem to light up as she looks through the pages. Yuri? Oh, sorry. I can see why you might have difficulty with it, though. It's definitely not an easy read. But if you reread several pages, you should be able to get it. Okay. You could also try something easier as well. While it's good to push yourself, if you push yourself too much, you'll only end up making no progress and getting frustrated about it. That's true. Matty, did you ever finish reading Portrait of Markov? I did. It was an interesting read. Thanks for the warnings about the horror, though. Okay. Yuri gets up from her seat. Excuse me for a bit. I watch Yuri go over to her bag and fish something out of it, quickly turning away when she turns around to come back. Here. I receive a book from Yuri titled Shadow of the Meadow. This one is of lower difficulty. Since you've read the book Portrait of Markov, it's about the same difficulty, if not slightly easier. Oh, I see. I guess I can give it a shot. Aren't you reading it though? I actually finished it today, so you can borrow it. Thanks, Yuri. I guess you can borrow that book as well. Thank you, Matty. I started reading the book Yuri gave me, finding it much easier to read. Oh, let me know if there's anything confusing. I should be able to clarify things. Thanks again, Yuri. The time goes by quickly, much faster than normal. The two of us quietly read together, occasionally breaking the silence when I ask Yuri about something that happened, making sure I understand it properly. You're pretty good at reading, though. Well, I guess I read visual novels all the time. Haha, yep. It's like books in a way. I see, I'm not very familiar with that medium. It can be kind of hard to get into. Would you happen to know any good beginner ones? Whew. I'll have to think about that one. Sorry. It's fine. It would be hard for me to suggest a good beginner for thriller books, so I understand. I'll try to think of one for you, though. Thank you. Yuri smiles at me. I give a small smile back before we go back to our books. With that, the time passes by quickly, and soon enough it's time to head home. Ah, so Yuri, wait up! I get from my seat and start walking after her as club ends, with Yuri and Natsuki having already left. But I feel some resistance from my left arm. Looking over, I see... Monika? Ooh, this is getting serious. Why? So Yuri, just go on ahead without me. I'll catch up in a bit. I hear some giggling from beyond the door before some footsteps of likely Sayori walking away echo away. Monika? You've had so much fun with them over the past few days. They're so happy. Their smiles look like they'll never fade. Why? Why is it that you're so happy with them? Why does it hurt so much? It shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter at all. But why does it hurt? No, rather, I feel a warmth from behind me, two arms sneaking around my chest. Why did that happiness have to leave me? I had it. It was a place we could have been happy, but you're trying to make me happy, I know that. It's why you've done this, right? I can't bring myself to answer. Part of me feels like it isn't exactly my place to answer just yet. But I realize that I've been victorious. It took a little while longer than intended, is all. Monika's let down her club president facade, even in the school. You haven't denied my route either. It's my route either. So why couldn't we have just stayed in the classroom? Why did you have to tear down that happiness we had together? This is a place where happiness can be found. No sacrifices have to be made. So, that's it, isn't it? You wanted an ending where everyone could be happy. No wonder you couldn't be happy in that place. You really do believe that this is a place happiness can be found, don't you? I don't see why not. I heard those words again that I said again. Frankly, I have no idea what Monika is talking about, but I can at least put together a few things. There was a place where Monika was happy, but many sacrifices had to be made. Perhaps it was even our club members. Not perhaps, it was. No, rather, it had to have been the club that was sacrificed. It had to have been the club, yeah. But no sacrifices have to be made. An ending where everyone could be happy. If I think about it a little, then it becomes evident. Somewhere along the line, other members of the literature club had to be sacrificed in some way so that she could have her happiness. I don't know how it happened or why it happened, but that first part, that there can be happiness found here, maybe in the end she thought it was happiness, but part of her didn't. Even if she was happy for the most part, anyone would regret having to lose people close to them for their supposed happy ending. And somewhere along the way, Monika began to believe that there couldn't be happiness here in the literature club. But I really do believe that there can be happiness found here. Monika, I don't know what words I can say to you that will get you to believe me. I take her hands in mine. They're rather soft and smooth. She must take good care of them. Slowly, I break out of her embrace, removing her hands locked in from locking me in, Jesus, and go over to my bag. I fish around for a bit before pulling out a piece of paper from my backpack. Monika looks at me with a curious look in her eyes as I unfold the piece of paper and hand it to her. This is the song the song you asked us to write. I'm sharing it with you a little earlier than we were supposed to, and it's not even finished, but I don't think I can say anything anymore what's been written here. Go, my song, and may the words I've written find their way into her heart. I gingerly hold out the paper to Monika, who slowly reaches out and takes it into her hand. The next few moments are silent, save for the wrinkling of papers as Monika reads through the lyrics of my song that I have so far. I look away when Monika glances in my direction, feeling some heat on my cheeks. Some of those lyrics are so embarrassing that if anyone else were to read them, I'd want to curl up and cry. I can't believe I actually wrote them down. Thank goodness I never wrote my name on it. Even after 10 minutes pass by, Monika doesn't say a thing. It shouldn't take more than 5 minutes to read the entire thing, but I don't want to break the silence. After an additional 5 tense minutes, Monika quietly extends the poem back to me. It's a song, specifically, but okay. I take it from her and put it back into my bag in silence. That's what you really think, huh? Yep. Monika suddenly speaks up, but trails off, unable to finish her sentence. Excuse me. Quickly grabbing her things, Monika exits the room without another word. I think about following her, but right now, I think Monika needs some space and a bit of time to think about what she read. I didn't think it was that strong, but maybe the emotions I put into it got through to her. Because every word I put down in there, I truly, truly believe it. Monika, well, I guess I need to clean up the room. Normally, Monika takes care of this, but seeing what happened here today, I don't think she's in any state for that. I walk around the room, fixing the desks, pushing in the chairs, and make sure the closet in the back of the room is closed. Once everything is set and ready to go, I leave the club room and close the door behind me. Does Monika actually lock the door when she leaves? I guess I've never seen anyone have to actually unlock it, but this classroom does get used throughout the day, so I don't imagine it should be locked. Well, I guess I can't do anything about it. If we get in trouble, I'll take the fall for it. It wouldn't be fair of me to make Monika take blame, considering I was the one who did, well, what happened today. Once again, hoping that my poem got through to her, I leave the school building and head home. I arrive at the club the next day, but Monika isn't there yet. Okay, so that does it for this episode. So there were some interesting bits and pieces, especially at the end, where Monika, I wouldn't say she was jealous, but she kind of regrets not spending time with me, so to say. That I was so happy the last few days with all the other club members, but she can't be happy, and so on and so on. And I don't know if she blames me for it, but kind of. Who else could she blame anyway? But yeah, we'll find out what happens next time in the next episode. And I'll see you all in the next video.